Hello and welcome back to Struggle for the Iliac Bay, and we've now returned to Manimarco as we've we've taken care of these guys. You know, we've done that, we've slain them and taken their commander prisoner. You did well, some guy. I am most pleased. That man served RK faithfully. It will be such a shame that the rest of his existence will be spent fighting against all he once believed in. As promised, I will now teach you how to summon greater undead to serve you. Take also this trinket of mine. May it come useful to you. You may go now, some guy. I might have need of you once again. Okay, so we can actually hire lesser vampires, hilariously enough. I feel like we might actually want to do some of those. Why not? We have quite a lot of space, as you can see right here. We have some vampire fledglings. We got some novice necromancers right here. And obviously we have some warlocks of Mehrunes, Dagon. What we're going to do... let me see. Is there anything that I can do here to... Yes, I kind of... went a little bit overboard, did I not? Yes, a little bit. Maybe I can get some more charisma? There we go. More, almost. We almost made it to 12. Okay, we almost made it to 12, but I guess what we're going to do is one more point in inventory management, and we're just going to leave 1 point, to be honest. I'm just going to leave 1 point, because I don't really feel the need to spec into anything right away, but if we do see something, then obviously that's what's going to happen. We're going to just, you know... we're going to be able to do that. Now, we did complete that, so obviously that's great, and now we can go anywhere we want. I'm actually thinking right now, someone actually said to me in the comments that there is a vampire dungeon. I have no idea where that is. There are so many dungeons that, yeah, it's going to be almost impossible for us to know which one it is. Well, for me to know which one it is, that is. Now, let's have a look here. Summons Damned Knights on use. Damned Knight. I have no idea how good they are. I'm going to assume they're absolutely fantastic. What'd you bet? Do you think they're amazing? They might be really, really cool. Let's use 2 of these. I'm going to try using this instead of the Frost Atronak, just because I want to see what the Damned Knights are all about. I think that sounds super, super fun. We do have the Shrine of Clavicus Vile or the Dwemer Ruins right there. We could potentially go to either one of those, or we could just go to the Robber Baron Keep. I feel like the Robber Baron Keep might be the most fun for us right now. 775 dinars is our current wage, which is okay. That's not too bad. You approach the keep of an infamous robber baron, made rich by extorting the merchant ships that pass by his fortress. A host of well-equipped outlaws and deserters guard his fortress, ready to repel any assault with brute strength. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see if we can actually do something here. Bear in mind, oh, it's a little bit dark. Not a big fan of that, but I will try to make it a little brighter in editing so that you can actually see some stuff. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, so we got this, and I'm just going to summon this. Okay, these guys are cavalry. Wow, I'm summoning cavalry in an infantry-only area. That's quite funny. Okay, this might actually not work out too well, to be honest. This might not work out too well, mostly because cavalry in a close quarter situation, probably not the best idea, you know? Probably not the best idea, so it might be somewhat ill-advised for us to continue with these fellows, but I guess it's not too bad. These fellows are just super easy for us to eliminate anyway, and funnily enough, because of the Daedric armor that we have now, it is, well, as you can quite clearly tell, I'm basically outfitted in the exact same gear as the Dramora Kinval are wearing, and, well, as you know, that makes us kind of a walking juggernaut, and I feel like we're probably not going to suffer too much damage anytime soon, right? So we should be pretty good. I'm just looking around for chests right now. We can open this door. Oh, hello there. Thank you. I actually don't know if they opened the door or whether I did, but there you have it. Oh, we do have an enemy. An enemy on a horse? Really? Wow, okay, that's unusual. Usually we are never going to see those in a situation like this, but there you go, we did. Very nice. All right, let me just see. I'm sneaking around, okay? I mean, I'm not sneaking, but, you know, I'm looking around in sort of pillaging mindset right now, and I'm just trying to find out whether we can find some rather wonderful chests. It would be quite nice if we could. Yeah, so far these knights are not amazing. And the main reason why they're not amazing is because they're mounted, of course. They're mounted, and they're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to use them on the fields of battle, and I'm going to assume that they would be absolutely amazing on the field. They would probably be really, really strong. But as it is right now, no, not really. They're not supposed to be here. But we are eliminating as many of these guys as we can. I actually wonder, this is indeed the throne here. So I'm kind of intrigued as to what might be here. But good experience is coming our way for sure. So I'm quite happy with that, at least. This guy has no idea. Yes. He has no idea we're using a piercing weapon. Wait a minute. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Oh, there are enemies all over the place. I love the fact that there are so many doors as well. It really does make a huge difference to the ability to control how many enemies are swarming you at any one time. Really, really nice there. And here's the chest. Okay, so we have... Alright, so yeah, as you might expect at this point in the game, we're probably outgearing almost every single bit of gear that we're now going to pick up. Which is obviously a little bit of an unfortunate turn of events. I shouldn't really say that, because I am very blessed to have such good armor, don't get me wrong, and an amazing weapon as well. However, obviously, any kind of upgrade we get now is not that useful, which is slightly sad, I gotta say. It's like if you play an MMORPG or something like that, and you do, you know, really high-end content, and then you do some other stuff that is not as high-end, and then you're already outgearing everything that you've just gotten, and, well, what shall we say, the opposite. Ugh. You know what I mean. I'm saying that you're going to be outgearing everything that you pick up, and it's going to be very sad. But, yeah, anyway, we did get some pretty nice experience for coming in here anyway, so it's not a total loss, and we are getting a lot of our, well, actually, we didn't bring in... Oh, wait, we did bring in one of our companions, right? Yeah, I think we brought in one of our companions, so that's absolutely fine. But it's always nice to experience these kinds of things anyway, because then we get to see exactly what it is, you know? Because then we know, oh, yeah, we went there, we've done the Robber Baron Keep. Oh, hello. There's actually a spellcaster. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, never mind. That was a peasant woman. My apologies, peasant woman. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we got some really, really good gear here, actually. This is very good. Yeah, this armor is actually very, very good. It only requires 10 strength as well. I mean, all this armor is really, really nice for our companions. I'm going to assume that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outfit them in all this stuff. I've already kind of done that, so not sure if we can really... I don't know. Not sure if we can really do anything with it, but I guess it's good. There you go. We did manage to do it, I guess. So there you have it. And now there is a quest. There is a quest in Glenorum, or what was it again? Someone said that there is a quest from the ransom broker, and I suppose I'm gonna go and find him. You know, there's one thing that I have to ask. If you've played Daggerfall, or if you know a little bit about it, is there a Dark Brotherhood? Is there a Dark Brotherhood in that game? Because if there is, I would like to find that in the mod, if it is indeed in the mod as well, because I obviously don't know that. So, if you do know, then by all means let me know, because I absolutely love the Dark Brotherhood. I think they're some of the most fun quest lines in Elder Scrolls. I really, really enjoyed them in both Oblivion and Skyrim as well. Anyway, good day to you, young man. Forgive me, you look like a trader, but I see none of your merchandise. A trader? Oh, I certainly am that. My merchandise is a bit different from most, however. It has to be fed and watered twice a day and tries to run away if I turn my back. Livestock? Close enough. I like to call myself the man who keeps every boat on this ocean moving. Boats are driven by oars, you see, and oars need men to pull them or they stop. That's where I come in. Galley slaves. Now you're catching on. A trading port like this couldn't survive without them. The ships lose a few hands on every voyage, so there's always a high demand. The captains come to me and they pay well. Where do the slaves come from? Mostly ideal and convicted criminals bought from the authorities. Others are prisoners of war. However, on occasion I'll buy from privateers and other individuals. Okay, well, let's see. I don't have any. I'll think about it. Okay, so, yes. Do you have any jobs for me? I think I have something you could help me with. You see, there is a certain someone to whom I had lent a certain sum of money to help him in quite a dire time. He has now fully recovered from his hardships, and is quite capable of repaying me, yet he refuses. Ah, do promises mean nothing to these Bretons? I would be much obliged were you to meet this friend of mine and retrieve what he owes me. In return, I will give you 1/5 of the sum, but I will also introduce you to some good friends of mine, the Thieves' Guild. Yes, I'm interested. As I had hoped, this man is a traveling merchant by the name of Offer Jerome. Last I heard, he was conducting business with the Red Guards near Sun Keep. Find him and remind him of his debt. Be, however, wary. The merchant has assembled a small guard of mercenaries, so be ready for a fight. And remember that I don't want him dead. I want only what he owes me, 5,000 septims. Not a dime less. Persuade him, beat him, I don't care, just don't kill him. Alright, so, Sun Keep, where's that? It's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. Okay. Ooh, we get to go into a completely different region of the map this time around. I like that. Greetings, sir. Can I perhaps interest you in some fine silk? You'll not find better quality silk in all of Tamriel, guaranteed. I have no interest in your wares. I have come to collect the money you owe. Ah, so you are RAMUN's new thug. Well, you don't scare me. As you can see, I am quite prepared to deal with you, thief. My guards will do quick work of you, or will make quick work of you, so you better run if you value your life. I will not pay anything back to that profiteer. Okay, so we can obviously try either to attack him or persuade him. Should we try to persuade him? I mean, I wouldn't mind actually going and fighting him, but I'm not sure if it's particularly necessary. Let's try and persuade him. You seem quite nervous. Are you really sure you want to test my patience? You don't scare me, you robber! Ah, okay, so in other words, wait a minute. This relies on your persuasion skill. If you actually have persuasion skill, which I don't, but if you do have persuasion skill, then this is definitely going to make a difference. Or at least, I think it should. I don't know what the level of persuasion you need to succeed there is, but I'm going to assume it's relatively low. Maybe around 4, 5 persuasion or something like that. Which, in my opinion, is actually extremely cool. I love the fact that that has been added, because that means that you have exceptional amounts of choice. And I personally love that. I think having a choice when it comes to any interaction whatsoever, that's the reason why there are some games out there, some RPGs out there that are just head and shoulders above the rest, because they allow you to choose. They allow the player to fundamentally decide on what happens. And it is so much of a different experience that it is just so amazingly immersive. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, that's the reason why RPGs are RPGs, you know, because you want them to indeed allow you to roleplay in a certain way and to indeed make it so that you have a variety of different options available to you in every single circumstance, you know. And I'm mostly pointing over to things like Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, I'm talking about that because let's face it, Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the big RPGs that really kind of not revolutionized so much, but they really added and stuffed as many different options in every single situation that you could want. And there are many different ways that you can solve certain problems in that game. And that's kind of how a lot of other RPGs are doing things as well. And it's just that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even if it's just a binary choice of going, do I want to kill this guy or do I want to let him go? And there are many cases in other RPGs where letting someone go in the future has some kind of repercussion. And I think that that is fantastic. Anyway, fine then, take your bloody money, but let me go. Okay, yeah, so let's see here. I'm afraid you won't get out that easily. You owe me 1,000 more septims for the trouble you caused. I'm actually not entirely sure whether I should do this. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't really need the cash, as it were, so I'm just going to be a little bit more above board than he was. Alright, so there we go. We got the cash, and I don't need any of this, that's for sure. That is not really going to do very well for me. I didn't actually use any... I didn't use any of my summoning magic either. Oh, that was a... that was a missed opportunity, wasn't it? Because I could have summoned some of those damned knights, and then it would have probably been pretty good for us, wouldn't it? But anyway, we're going to go back to Glenumbra, and we'll speak to RAMUN. And here he is. Alright, I have your money. Most excellent, Samkai. I will take these 4,000 septims, and as per our agreement, leave you with 1,000. A nice outcome for everyone, eh? Also, as I promised, I will let the Thieves Guild know your name. You will be welcome in their places. Okay, there we go. You can now visit the Thieves Guild from the Town Guilds menu. Again, this is another one of those times where I absolutely love the quality of life feature, because it just literally goes, yeah, here you go, you now have this available. It's really nice. I like the conveyance. Oh, don't get me started. Okay, don't get me started on conveyance. Okay, let's just move on before I rant about that. Anyway, let's go to the Thieves Guild and actually see what they're all about, because, okay, I've got a confession to make. Whenever I have joined the Thieves Guild in any Elder Scrolls playthrough, I have always sucked. Yes. Very badly, in fact. Very, very badly. But, yeah. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's probably just because I'm just like, oh, I have 10 in sneak. Yes, I'm very good at sneaking. Let me sneak into this guy's house and steal all his stuff with 10 sneak. Yeah, that's definitely going to help. Anyway, greetings, brother in shadow. How can the Thieves Guild help you? I want to hire some criminals, or I wish to sell some of my spoils. What does this actually... Ah, selling the rare symbol actually sells for more from these guys. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so in other words, as I may have thought, actually, the things that we've gained from other interactions in the past, we would have been able to sell them here for a significant amount more than if we would have sold them to the marketplace. Is that true? I think that's true. Anyway, I want to improve my relations with the outlaws. We can obviously do that so they no longer attack us. I guess that's kind of nice, but there are no quests here as far as I can tell. It is literally just for the ability to make outlaws not attack you any further, as far as I see here, and I don't think I can go up here. Oh, I can't? No, I can't go up here. There's no point. Okay, so yeah, there you are. That's basically what it's all about. There is a Fighters Guild here. We haven't done any of their quests, if there are any, actually, so let me just see here. Hello there. Are there any bounties, special tasks? I have an important mission that requires the utmost discretion. I'll gladly help. Okay, here we go. Meet my friend Varnis near Wind Keep in Wayrest as soon as you can. Okay, near Wind Keep in Wayrest. Wind Keep. Where is that? I know I've seen that somewhere. Where is that? Oh, another one of these. Another classic situation of me not knowing anything. Ah, there we go. Wind Keep. There it is. Alright, so I've actually arrived, and as you can see, he's just standing here with one person. Okay, you are some guy. My friend described you well. Can you imagine them talking to each other and being like, oh yeah, there's some guy right here. Yeah, he kind of looks like some guy. Okay, I am Varnis. We must proceed to Sentinel at once. I can tell you no more, except that the enemies of Queen Akarithi would give much to stop us. Wait, what was that? Varnir gasps, and you turn to see a feathered shaft protruding from his chest. As he sinks to his knees, he slips a letter into your hand and murmurs, Lord Kavar is a traitor to Sentinel. You must get this to Queen Akarithi with haste. Varnus dies, and you hear the sound of someone approaching. Okay, and we have Lord Kavar. Okay, and he's got some bandit marauders. A pity we arrived too late. Well, we certainly cannot allow you to run to the Queen, can we? Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so I'm very much ready to summon my damned knights this time around. So I'm going to summon both sets, and we're just going to go for an instant charge right here. Just an absolute instant charge, because let's face it, I feel like we probably will absolutely murder these guys. I don't think we're going to have too many problems, and even if we do, my damned knights are indeed summoned units, which means that if they die, we don't lose anything. That's the wonderful thing. That is the amazing thing about summonable units. You can literally just go, you know, just go all out, basically. You could just go all out with them, and you don't even need to worry, because they just immediately get resummoned in the next battle, and it's absolutely fantastic. So very nicely done indeed. And you can see here that we've already killed someone, Lord Kavar Archer, and yeah, they're just going for it. They're just absolutely going for it, and I'm probably sure that maybe I won't even get into range. Maybe, you know what, should I get a horse? I feel like maybe I should get a horse, because it feels like I'm taking way too long to get across the battlefield. Alright, so there it is, 4 renown, 12 morale for us right there. Not incredibly amazing, but obviously, you know, it wasn't a very difficult fight. And we did get the incriminating letter. Let me actually just make sure that I have enough space. Where is that, by the way? It must be where we, there it is. Where we exchange that rare item or that rare idol or something like that. So, yeah, there you go. All right, so we're just going to leave, and then what we need to do is we need to head back, don't we? We need to head back over the Serpent's Trail. Okay, where do we actually go now? Because it doesn't tell me, so I'm going to assume... Incriminating letter. What did it say to me? To go to the Queen Akarithi or something like that, right? Let me go to characters and actually see whether she is even available to speak to, because if she isn't, then there's no point in me... no, she is. Okay, so let's actually go and see where she is. Okay, Sentinel. Aha, yes, I remember now. Okay, yes, so I need to go to Sentinel, and that is up here. So that is exactly what we'll do. But I am actually going to end this episode off here right now. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.